Welcome back to the Data Driven Prosperity Channel. We've got some breaking news. The CDC's moratorium on evictions has just been struck down by a federal judge in Washington. Here's the article from CNN. A federal judge in Washington on Wednesday declared that the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's moratorium on eviction must be set aside. The ruling from Judge Dabney Friedrich says the Public Health Service Act does not give CDC the legal authority to impose a moratorium, which was first issued last year. The current federal eviction moratorium was scheduled to end on June 30th. It is unclear what will happen now. The Justice Department filed Wednesday to appeal Friedrich's decision, along with the Department of Health and Human Services and the CDC. The biggest takeaway here is that the CDC cannot keep extending this. That would be Congress's job. And now the Biden administration, instead of trying to get something passed in Congress, will try to bypass the proper channels and fight the judge's order. The court recognizes that the pandemic is a serious public health crisis that has presented unprecedented challenges for public health officials and the nation as a whole. The pandemic has triggered difficult policy decisions that have had enormous real-world consequences. The nationwide eviction moratorium is one such decision, Friedrich wrote in her opinion. It is the role of the political branches, not the courts, to assess the merits of policy measures designed to combat the spread of the disease, even during a global pandemic. The question for the court is a narrow one. Does the Public Health Service Act grant the CDC the legal authority to impose a nationwide eviction moratorium? It does not. Here is a document of the judge's opinion, and within it, the CDC order was originally slated to expire on December 31st, 2020. As part of the Consolidated Appropriations Act, however, Congress extended the CDC order to apply through January 31st, 2021. On January 29th, the CDC extended the order through March 31st. And then the CDC later extended again until June 30th. And so that's where a lot of us had trouble with this eviction moratorium. It just seemed like it was never going to end. Viral spread has been going down. Vaccines have been available nationwide. So what do you think? Are we going to have this judge's decision stick? Will it just be wrung out in the courts until the order was set to expire anyway? Are states really going to process the wave of evictions as they come in? Is this going to drive down rental rates as more supply hits the market? Or is the wave of evicted renters going to drive up rents? Plenty of questions. Thank you for listening to the end.